Do you want minimal bezels on your phone but hate the notch and don't want to compromise build quality? Don't worry, because Samsung has your back. I know it's been a long while since I last uploaded a video. Now I fixed my internet and will be back on the grind. So what do we have today? Well, Ice Universe tweeted something really interesting. So 2 days ago, Samsung Display held the 2018 Samsung OLED Forum with 20 invited customers in China, during which they showed this interesting PowerPoint slide about sensor integrated technology they have. And wow, things are getting spicy. The slide shows 4 different technologies that could be integrated into displays. And if you think about it, these 4 technologies are everything you need to make a true bezel-less phone. No notch, no mechanical parts that could break over time, just a pure bezel-less display. The display you've always dreamed of. Now the first of the 4 is a no stranger. It's the FOD, Fingerprint on Display, or the in-display fingerprint scanner as we call it. And you might think this is not a new thing because some Chinese manufacturers have them on their phones. That's true, but Samsung will use an ultrasonic sensor instead of an optical sensor. It will be that sensor from Qualcomm that I talked about in a previous video. It 3D scans your finger instead of just taking a 2D image of it, which makes it much more reliable and less likely to get affected by things like moisture or dust. And it is something that's 100% confirmed to be on the Galaxy S10 at this point. But the second technology we have today, which is the UPS or the under panel sensor, well, it's not really confirmed whether it's coming to the S10 or not. I'll make sure to update you once I have more info, so subscribe. So what's special about the UPS? Well, it's the technology that completely eliminates any top bezel or notch. The reason that made Apple resort to the notch was they wanted to give you a little bit more screen real estate on the right and left of the sensors they have. So is there a way to basically fill that part with screen without having to put the sensors inside a moving part like Oppo did? Yes, there is. Use a transparent screen. They exist. And that way you can leave all your sensors and cameras in their natural position, but they would just be covered with screen that would function as the rest of the display would when the sensors are not in use. But when you need to use that camera or that sensor, the screen over them just goes transparent, allowing the light to pass through it to the sensors. What's also cool about this is that you will now always know when your camera is recording, because when it's recording, you will basically see it. And that way you won't have to cover your lens with a piece of tape if you're afraid apps can record you without your permission. Next is HOD, or Haptic on Display. It's something similar to what Apple did with their Haptic engine when they introduced the 3D touch. It allows you to feel like you're pressing a button when you're pressing on the screen, because it gives you that kind of vibration and just makes you feel like your fingers are pressing into the display. Well, that's really useful for something like gaming. It allows on-screen buttons to function like real buttons because they won't just activate by touching them. You could rest your fingers over them the whole time, and once you just press hard enough, they activate. So hopefully Samsung will give us a better version of this than the one that Apple already has on their phones. And the last of the 4 is the SOD, or Sound on Display. This is the final step into having the ultimate 100% screen to body ratio phone. It eliminates the speaker grill. You know, speakers are useful for making sound, and this technology allows the glass of the screen to become the speaker itself, so there's no need for a grill anymore. And Samsung already showed this technology in use earlier this year, so it's likely that we see it on the Galaxy S10. So there you have it. On our phones we had bottom bezels that had capacitive fingerprint scanners and capacitive navigation keys. Now both will be embedded into the display by the FOD and the HOD. And on our top bezels we had sensors, cameras, and a speaker grill, and now all of them can be embedded under the display with the UPS and the SOD. Congratulations! Once you've embedded all 4 of the technologies into a phone, it becomes the ultimate all-screen phone. The question now is, will all of the 4 be in the Galaxy S10, considering that it's the 10th anniversary Galaxy S phone and it's something special for Samsung for sure. I hope so, but if not, you know, we still have the rest of 2019 and 2020, as some other people suggest. I'll make sure to let all of you know if anything of this happens. You just gotta do your part though, which is subscribe to GC Technology and to trigger the notification bell to always be notified when I release a new video. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next couple of days.